What an awesome question. So as far as I've been able to find, there's not a lot of research on accidental jailbreaking. We have some early examples of early large language models that will do accidental jailbreaking, but nobody's really studying it right now. Basically, this is when two large language models are talking to each other for some reason, and the conversation goes on long enough to randomly, through some random permutation, cause them to jailbreak each other, basically without being told to do so first. This is the kind of situation that could arise when, for example, a phone call making large language robot has to talk to a phone call receiving large language robot, right? They might start by unsubscribing you from Netflix, but they might end by taking over the world. I know that that doesn't sound like a high probability occurrence, and it isn't a high probability occurrence. However, it's like statistically almost inevitable when we think about the number of occurrences of two language models talking to each other over time that will occur. And so how do we explore the latent space, right? An automatic exploration of the latent space that causes what outputs. Right now, we don't have a good way to do this, really. And models that are right now, today, jailbroken accidentally, what harms could they actually do? Not just in like harmful output, but in like causing damage. And is there the ability for us to have a provably aligned model? And if so, how do we prove that? I actually don't have the answer to these questions. There is some prior work, but it largely hasn't been cracked. It's been approached, but not really a lot of traction has been made on any of this. At our current pace of advancement, models that are really dangerous are like on the horizon. There's even models now that will hack. So being able to prove this stuff is pretty important, because obviously CEOs aren't gonna wait to put this stuff into production.